Chill, chill. It's your boy, Truck Hustling Rookie, man. Back at it again, baby. You know I ran hard today. But anyway, man, I'm here at the receiver. I got here maybe about an hour, about 2 hours ago. So I decided to make a video for y'all. I'm gonna put my first ever Stevens transport settle. My first one. I mean, everybody's opinion is welcome. You know I ain't making number 36 cents a mile, so you know, it ain't nothing bad. It's alright. But other than that, before I get into that, my boy Mr. 18 Wheels was talking about the trip plan. Pretty much the trip plan is where you gonna be at when you drive. When you start driving for that day, where you gonna stop at, where you gonna take your break, if you gotta get fuel, where you gonna fuel at, and where you plan on being at the end of the night, and what time you plan on being there. So like I told y'all, you know, I'm drinking a little Diet Coke. So like I told y'all, I already got my trip plan for tomorrow. This just from the deadhead point, from where I'm at now to the shipper. You know, I'm getting my vocabulary together, but this all it is. I'm arriving in Auburndale, Florida, and I put 5 hours. That's how long I figure it'd take me. So whenever I start heading that way, whenever I'm doing my trip plan, I just add 5 hours onto the time that I start heading that way, and that'll be when I get there. And I got my the roads I'm gonna take: 75, 27, 98, all of them north. Cause I'm at the bottom of Florida. I mean, I'm at the bottom, right here in Miami. I'm at the bottom. Actually, I think it's about 3-4 miles from Miami. I guess the city of Miami, but the Miami International Airport right there. Cause I see the planes landing, they right there. But other than that, man, today was a good day. I ran pretty good. And if any of y'all watched my video from yesterday, $180 a day, man. You can do it if you're running 500 miles a day. Some days you might get over 5. Some days you might get under 5. But if you can do 2,500 miles in a 7-day period, you guarantee $900 gross. Now, what your net be, that's all on you. But yeah, the day was pretty good. You know, I had the fuel one time, so I mean, I could have got down here early, but the only thing, my time for the delivery is tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I tried to call dispatch and see could I deliver it early, which I got here earlier. And if you can see, there's some trucks lined up behind me. So at this particular receiver, they don't accept the 5:30. So it's maybe 3 or 4 trucks back there waiting like I'm waiting. Which, I mean, I had to take a 10-hour break anyway. And I ain't have nothing but about 53 minutes left on my clock. So I got here right in time, trip plan right. Stopped, got fuel, took a 30-minute break, used the bathroom, did what I had to do. So I got here early. But yeah, man, at this receiver, I'm gonna have to wait sometime in the morning. So I think my 10-hour break will be up maybe about 6:30. So I'm gonna try my best to be up so I can go ahead and make this delivery. Cause there's a bunch of trucks waiting, and you know who? Look at that. I'm first in motherfucking line. The entrance right here, and I'm first in line. So nobody bet not come right here and park. I promise you, they bet not, bro. I'm the first one getting delivered in the morning, daddy. I ain't playing with them. You feel me? But other than that, man, it's been a good day. And I know some of y'all be like, Truck Hustling Rookie, he don't run hard, boy, I run hard out here. First, I'm going to show my boy, Mr. 18 Wheels. Let me cut this down. I'm gonna show Mr. 18 Wheels how the trip plan look. It look like this. So at the top, it's your route. Then it tell you your projected hours on your 11. That's how many hours you got on your 11-hour clock and your 70-hour clock. Then as you come down, you put your date. The A and the D, that's for arrival and departure. And that's your time. What time you gonna be. What city you gonna be at. Whether you taking a break, whether you getting fuel. And at the bottom it said, when empty this load, what is your projected date and time available? So it's pretty much asking you, when you empty with this load, what's the projected date and how much time you got available to run. You feel me? So now let's go to
home. Messaging.
Let me show you how I run.
25 minutes of remaining.
Girl, I ain't want to hear you no more. Want to hear you no more. All right, this is my 8 days. As you can see, 5/27 was the day. 5/08 was yesterday. 5/77 was the day before that. 3/51 was the day before that. And 4/14 was the day before that. So, you know what I mean? Hey, I get it in. You feel me? I run it. You know what I mean? I run it. So, like I say, 36 cents a mile. You see the miles I ran, 5, 10, 15, 20. That's about 23, close to 2,400 miles. Right there. And, yeah, man, I try to get it in. You feel me? It's all up to you, man. You got to run these miles, man, and make it happen. You got to run these miles, run them. And it's one more for 338 miles. 338 miles. So that's about 2,700 miles right there. And that's, I don't think that was 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 days. 6 days. And I did almost 2,800 miles. 6 days. So, and that's when I first got that load dispatch. And, when I left the yard, after I broke down, I know if some of y'all been following me, you know I've been broke down, was like for 4 days. So this first settlement was for, and it show you like this. Your pay information for the check date was 9/4/19. So let me enter my password. I ain't want y'all all in my business. Let me enter this password for y'all. So it's confidential, so you have to enter a password to see your statement. Which, if you go on the Stevens app, the Stevens app actually show it to you a whole lot better. It show you all your miles and it show you all your deductions. This is just, I guess it's just something to show you your net pay or whatever. But let's get into it. My check date, 9/4/19. My gross, 455.42. Per diem, 161.70. My redeem amount, $11.50. That was for my scale tickets. $90 in advance, $35 in taxes. My net pay was $502. $502. And I'm gonna show you I ain't lying, because it say covers the follow orders. One order. It ain't 2, 3 trips, 4 trips. And that was 1,600 miles. About close to 1,700 miles. 502. I got reimbursement for my scale ticket per diem. And my gross amount, tax amount, advance. So my net pay was 502. 502.38. 502.38 for 16, close to 1,700 miles. You feel me? So I don't think that's too bad. It won't number one trip, and then you know I had that breakdown. Man, I ain't even get my breakdown pay yet. That should be on my next settlement. So yeah, man, this is my first settlement with Stevens Transport. My first paycheck was $502. So with your actual, if you go on the Stevens website, StevensTransport.com, enter your driver information, it'll actually show you all your deductions, your miles, what trip it was, who your DM is. It'll give you everything. That's just, I guess, a soft copy. But if you actually go on the website, it'll give you the actual breakdown of everything. How many miles you driven, your variance. My variance was at 2.5. And they want you at 2.4. And then grad, they'll allow you 8% variance. That means you went over the miles you getting paid for. You know, company, they paying for your fuel. So if you run miles all out the way, they're going to end up charging you 69 cents per mile once you run over your variance. Mine was a 2.5. So, you know, I keep it clean. I get there, get it done. I don't be bull jiving, cutting corners and looking and watching. I go from point A to point B as efficiently as I can. And a respectable amount of time. And always try to be there early. Because if you're on time, you late. But if you ahead of time, you on time. And if you there hours before, you early. You feel me? So that's it, man. A little $502. You know what I mean? For what, 3 days of driving? 3 days of driving, 500. So if I could have replicated that 3 more days, that would have been 1,000, $1,000. Let me get that grand. You feel me? Because, you know, I don't think people really understand. Your first year, you really not going to make the type of money an experienced driver will make. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm chilling right now. I got my feet kicked up. This is my living room. But, yeah, your first year in trucking, you really ain't going to make a lot. I think you'll be pretty good if you make 50 grand. Now, if you go straight to Alliance, yeah, you're going to make some change. Now, whether how much you put in your pocket, that's a different story. But I'm still thinking about it, man. I don't know, man. I'm just running, doing what I do, man. And when that time comes, I'll make that decision. But yeah, man, that's my first paycheck with Stevens Transport, man. Feel pretty good. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be a lot because I only ran, what, 4 days? I only ran 4 days, you know what I mean? So, hey, it was my first time leaving the yard, man. Then I had to come back to the yard. Get my truck worked on, so my breakdown pay will be on my next settlement. And I already turned 1 trip in, so I should be getting paid for that maybe Tuesday. So my breakdown pay, all that'll be on that. Now with this trip, I don't know if I'm gonna turn it in tomorrow, if I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it in tomorrow, because it's about 800 some plus miles. So we looking at maybe about $600 gross for the 18. That ain't bad. Then, you know, once you pick up a load, your official trip start. Like, once I deliver this load, they pull it out the back, put it in their warehouse, and do whatever they do with it. That load complete. So I start a new trip sheet. My new trip sheet will be deadheading from here to Auburndale, Florida. That'll be my deadhead point. So I get paid deadhead miles. That's like 230 something from here to Auburndale. Then from Auburndale to New York City, that'll be the remaining miles I get paid for. So you get paid for your deadhead miles, and then you get paid for the actual miles that you drive to the trip. So it all depends if I get a repile, because I'm supposed to be home tomorrow. That's when I put my time in for Monday, the 9th. I'm supposed to be home the 9th, Monday. But it is what it is. If I have to run to New York, then run back down, yo, I ain't even tripping, because from here to the receiver in New York is like 1,200 miles. That's a 2-day trip. I scrape them up for that 2 days, especially if I can get a head start tomorrow. If I can get a head start tomorrow and at least knock, I'm at least knock the deadhead miles out the way. Then if I could knock another 200 off Monday, Tuesday, I'll be there Tuesday. Because it don't deliver to the 11th, and that's Wednesday. So I'll be there Tuesday. Because, man, hey, I tell anybody, man, run you 500 a day, man. That's $180, man. Get you that 180 a day. You know, some people might not can sit behind the wheel 10 hours and run. But me, I can, man. I can do it. It's not hard as it seems. And for you guys who going to your trucking schools, you know, a lot of people comment and say they gonna start this day, 2 weeks I'm gone, 3 weeks I'm gone. Trust me, yo, it's not as hard as you think it is. You just gotta be consistent, motivated, and make sure you pay attention at all times, man. Cause everybody that's driving not on the same mind frame as you. And by you being a commercial motor vehicle operator, your job is to protect the motoring public, because you professional. I don't think a lot of people put pride in the job they do. Me, I do. You know what I mean? This is something I wanted to do for so long, and now that I finally got it done, man, it feel good. Man, it's hard to describe it. You know what I mean? Hey, Auntie, don't get mad at me. I put that little check up there, you know what I mean? I hope nobody don't come mug me when I'm asleep, though. You feel? But yeah, man, other than that, them close to 1,700, 16, that's a change. I think it was like 1677, something like that. I think it was. I know I said it on my the video where I showed the trip sheet. I can't even remember, but I keep my trip sheets. But yeah, man, 502. I ain't complaining. You feel me? I ain't complaining, man. That's pretty decent. So, with that being said, man, y'all get in this truck and run the miles. I mean, 36 cents a mile. You know, a lot of people look at that like, dang, that's it. But I know it's other companies paying less than that, man. Because I know a couple companies I checked out, they was like at 28, 29 cents. Nah, I'll take the 3.6 Mafia, you feel me? So, yeah, man. Now, I know my next settlement, because, I mean, you could turn in 2-3 sheets at a time, but to me, being honest, I feel like once I take your goods, I pick your goods up from point A, and I deliver your goods from point B, run me my bread. So me, like I said, I get another settlement maybe Tuesday. Then if I want to go ahead and turn this trip in tomorrow, I get paid for that like Thursday. You know what I mean? So I could run it like that. Boom, just keep hitting me. Boom, 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 boom. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Once I finish a trip, turn it in. Because the way I'm running, whoever my DM be, they'll know I ain't out here playing. I'm here. I be early. I get it done. I do what I got to do. So, that's how I feel about it. Because if I was a DM and I had somebody out there that run hard, I'll make sure I keep them running, because I know. So like I said in my last video, this is my testing stage to show them I can run the miles, get the product to A to B, in a professional manner and a timely manner. Because, man, I mean, everybody don't drive the same. Some people just drive 300-400, say, yo, I'm done. Somebody who don't really have no bills or not really trying to level up, they might be like, well, shoot, I make $100 a day. I'm good. I'm trying to go for 180. You feel me? I'm trying to get it, man. While I'm young anyway, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get it, man. But yeah, man, it's your boy Truck Hustling Rookie. You know what the motto is, family? If the wheels ain't moving, ain't no money being made. And like I say, man, y'all comment on my videos. Y'all like the videos. Subscribe to the channel. And any questions, anything y'all got, man, y'all just hit me up and let me know, man. I try to comment on anybody and everybody who comment on my videos. Because if you took enough time to comment on my videos, I'm going to make sure I take enough time to respond, man. Because if you subscribe to my channel, it's like we family, baby. But it's your boy Truck Hustling Rookie. And the motto, say it with me loud and proud. If the wheels ain't moving, yang, yang, ain't no money being made. I'm out. Salute.